All right, so both Global and JP are finally out of the maintenance, and they have updated the version of the game to 5.23, which is including that new tutorial missions for the version Z stuff. Hopefully, we'll cover that. We'll look into it in a bit. But with this data download, we have so many characters, especially on Global, because you're getting the Master Roshi and the other Peppy girls. Like, there is a lot. Yeah, there is a total of 18 new characters on Global. Of course, JP will have a little bit less. So we've already covered the new EZA LRs, being Vegeta, Goku, Krillin, and Gohan. We've covered the Peppy girls stuff. So today we're gonna cover the Goten and Icarus, as well as the Daima Goku and Vegeta, as well as the Z fighters, which are actually usable and they're farmable right now as we speak. You can do the missions right now and farm them up. And surprisingly, version Z Goku is getting an extreme, or has an extreme Z awakening, because you can probably get his medals right now. So we're gonna have a look at all of their details and see what's up, see who's the hot character, yeah. Gonna be a longer video, this one, so don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, but let's get into it. Luckily, Global did get their data download, so we don't need to have some rough translations. First up, we're going to look at Goten Kid and Icarus Jr. I was not expecting it to be Icarus Jr. That's a new character. It's pretty cool, actually, because Goten, Icarus Jr., then Icarus himself, as well as Gohan. That is actually really cool. He's a Bond of Friendship category 3 key and HP attack and defense 50% up. He's got key +1 and attack defense 200% with a great chance of key +1 and attack +200%. An additional attack defense 150% when launching a super. Launches an additional attack that's a great chance of becoming a super attack. Okay. Defense 35% for all allies for 2 turns? What? That's so good. Plus an additional 2 key to reduce damage received by 35% when there is a Bond of Friendship category ally attack. This is a strong effect, a really strong effect. Recovers 7% HP and high chance of recovering an additional 7% HP at the start of the turn, and recovers HP with sweet treats. So, Goten and Icarus Jr. is actually the Halloween unit releasing on the 25th of October. So that is very cool. When you obviously know it's a Halloween unit when it recovers HP with sweet treats in this passive. Super attack is greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, supreme damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers defense. This guy is actually looking really good for a TUR. He doesn't have an EZ8 just yet. We'll have to wait for, I think, a year or so in order to get that EZ8. But he's got need 20 medals for his new event in order to awaken him into this state. Let's have a look at the animation here. Because, of course, this is a new character, new assets, and Icarus Jr., which is just technically just Icarus. I don't see any sort of different traits on them. But Kamehameha, you see a little bit of Icarus Jr. and then he gets a little pat. Okay, that's very cute animation. Very cool as well. Then we have the Daima Vegeta. I already had a look. You actually cannot get Daima Vegeta just yet. He is released, but they haven't released the medals in order to awaken him. Right now, they have medals. Right now, they have missions for you to grab the dupes for the SR version, so you can increase their SA, but I don't think there is a way of getting their medals right now. All types key +3, HP attack defense 40%, attack defense 120%, all allies key +1 and defense 30%. If there is another Dragon Ball Seekers category ally attacking the same turn, with additional key +1, chance of performing critical hit +10%. Medium chance, great chance of guarding all attacks. Okay, better than from the SR. And the medium chance of dodging. That is really good. Very defensive, Vegeta is. And additional attack defense 20% up to 80%. And chance of performing critical hit +10% up to 40% with each attack received or evaded. Alright. Not like crazy good, but it's definitely going to be better than Goku. I can feel it. Raises defense for 1 turn. Supreme damage to the enemy on the 12 key. Let's have a look at the animation here. It's the Daima sprites, so we'll see if they do anything fancy here. Of course, the show just started, so I don't think they have too much reference pieces. Yeah, it's just going to be a bit better of a gun than the SR Vegeta, so we'll take that, I guess. Then we have the Goku Daima, which has the same leader skill, But he gets all allies key +1 attack 30% if there's another Dragon Ball Seekers category ally attacking the same turn. Key +1 chance of performing critical hit +10%. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. And he gets the build up of the same thing, but with each attack performed with a raise attack on the 12 key. The animation is probably going to be the same, but Kamehameha. I wouldn't think that Goku would get the better treatment here. It would have been cool if they added the little pole spin. Oh, that would have been sick. So here it is. Yeah, he's just doing the Kamehameha. It looks a little bit different than on the show. Is it just me? Like, just the sprite itself. It looks a little bit older than what he was actually in the actual show. All right, and now we move on to the Z fighters here. This is some exciting stuff, man. All right, so it doesn't look like they EZA, so it's just the TURs here. We'll start off with Chaozu. He's a physical type leader for 3 key and 70% stat boost. Believe they're all different typing, so I think the leader skills will vary just on the typing here. Attack defense 140%, with additional attack defense 140% when performing a super. Great chance of dodging as the third attack in turn. That's fine. I was going to put Chaozu as the third attacker anyway. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to physical. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres once only. And all allies attack defense 40% when there is another bond of friendship category ally attacking in the same turn. So the first turn he can change a lot of orbs because he's got 2 orb changing effects, which is pretty cool. And then a pretty good support with the 40% for bond of friendship. He greatly raises attack defense for 1 turn, supreme damage and high chance of stunning, which is pretty awesome. Very good SA mechanic. I don't think they're going to EZA for a very long time, so they have to make him like at least decent, and I think they did a decent job. Not crazy, but still very good. For like technically you could consider this a beginner unit, and yeah, this is the SA. It looks actually pretty sick. Hopefully, all of them are going to be just as good or even better. Chaozu has probably not the most material, so, I mean, this is still very good. Then we have Tien, so same leader skill, but the tech types. Attack defense 150%, an additional attack plus 200%, and a defense 100% when performing a super. Plus additional attack defense 100% and performs a critical hit when there's another bond of friendship category ally attacking the same turn. Plus additional attack plus 30% and reduces damage received by 7% per rainbow key sphere obtained. Ooh, okay. This is very good when you pair up with that Chaozu, because they should share, like, yes, a lot of links. Then we have a greatly raises defense infinitely with a greatly raised attack for 1 turn supreme damage to the enemy too. Tien looking really good. So Tien should hopefully get like a pretty sick animation here, of course. It's one of the best moments for Tien, I guess. Tri-beam. Yeah. I mean, to be expected. It's alright. Pretty good. Then we have the Yamcha STR type leader. And then 1 key attack defense 180%. So they're going to vary in numbers here. And then they have their own unique effect later on. Additional attack defense 180% when performing a super. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. And then launches an additional super attack as the 2nd or 3rd attack in the turn. Okay. Reduces damage received by 70% within the same turn once only. And performs a critical hit when HP is 50% or less at the start of the turn. Damn. If only it wasn't start of the turn, it would be pretty nice, actually. But yeah, he actually has gonna get some solid stats. He greatly raises attack defense as well in the 12 key and lowers attack and defense. So he's getting a lot of supers here. Very Yamcha-esque. And then raising that defense and attack at the same time. Whoa, is that Int Yamcha? They just yoinked it. Wait, how much is this exactly? Like, this is a 1-to-1? Yo, they just yoinked the active skill 1-to-1. Let's go. Pay to play unit right there. Then we have Krillin in type 3 key, 70% stat boost, attack defense 150%, high chance of dodging with an additional attack defense 150% when performing a super. Saiyan Saga support for 1 key and attack defense 30%, with an additional 2 key and attack defense 50% and chance of dodging up by 20% when the target enemy is in attack and defense down status. All allies key +1 attack defense 30% and chance of performing critical hit +10% when there is an ally whose name includes Gohan Kid on the team. He greatly raises attack defense for 1 turn, greatly lowers attack and defense, and great chance of stunning. So Krillin's more that utility type character, and just relying on that dodging. 70% chance to dodge with an attack and defense down status of the enemy if he can do that. I'd say he seems to be the weakest one. I kind of like the Chaozu a little bit more, but Krillin works a bit better in other teams for sure. Let's have a look at his animation here. Does it yoink from anything? Oh, yep. It's yoinking from Ella Krillin. Let's go! Exactly 1-to-1. Then we have Gohan and Piccolo. AGL type leader for 3 key, 70%. 2 key, just 2 key. Attack defense 30% per Saiyan Saga or Earthbred Fighters category ally on the team. So that's a max of 210. Should be fairly easy. Earthbred Fighters is an easy category to fill out. An additional attack defense 150% when performing a super. Medium chance of performing a critical hit plus additional attack defense 50%. And launches an additional attack. There's a great chance of becoming a super attack when all allies are super class. Reduces damage received by 20% when there's an ally whose name includes Goku on the team. It's not bad. Could have been better. But 20% damage reduction is really not enough. But they raise attack defense infinitely. So if you keep them longer, then they actually, that 20% damage reduction is looking mighty fine. Animation time. Is this yoinked off the STR? I don't think so. This is new. This is definitely new. Oh, I love that move from Piccolo. Oh, but this is yoinked. This is definitely yoinked. I think the first part is not yoinked. This part is yoinked. But still very good. They all require the Saiyan Saga medals that you use for the version Z Goku. So fairly easy to grind. I think they're all 10s of each. So you will need 50 of each in order to awaken them all. And now what you all been waiting for, the Goku. Let's see what his version Z update is doing for us. He's a Saiyan Saga leader for 4 key and 130% stat boost, and all types leader for 3 key, 70%. I wish they just increased this, but whatever. 2 key and attack defense 159% with additional attack defense 159% when performing a super. Guards all attacks as the first attacker in the turn. Definitely needed that because, you know, all the free-to-play TURs were not first slot units. Reduces damage received by 30% for 3 turns when this character's entry turn. Launches additional super attack within the same turn after receiving an attack. Plus an additional attack defense 10% with each attack received up to 30%. Chance of performing critical hit plus 15% per superclass ally on the team. All allies 3 key, 40% support. With additional 3 key and attack defense 59% when attacking extreme enemies or as the first attack in turn. And then he's got the active skill, which is the exact same. The 12 key greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. And then the 18 key greatly raises defense infinitely. Let's go! Greatly raises attack for 1 turn and mega colossal damage to the enemy. Yes! Let's go! That is so good. That is so good. I cannot wait to use him and try him out. So, showcase coming up very, very soon. So I'll show you guys what it looks like with the new missions here. So it's on the left here on the Gohan button, and there are 4 tabs. And of course, if you already done it, you should be able to accept them straight away. I did all of this one. That's pretty cool. And then you get the reward for completing it, which is the 5 stones and 1 sticker. You can see the goal right here. Oh, there's even more. So each one has their own page. Wow, that is a lot of rewards then. Especially if you're a veteran player, this is easy. And you get more space right there. So we complete that page. I think there's another page in this one. Yep, there is another page. So more stickers, Kais, that's awesome. So if we go and awaken this Chaozu here, we are completing some of the missions, I'm assuming. We do have the medals, or some of them at least, so we can get him to TUR. And I'll worry about the hidden potential later on. But if we go back here, I'm just seeing how I unlock all these characters. Yeah, so just Z awakening the units will get you the extra and then you can move on slowly but steadily. Last but not least, we have the EZA details for the... Last but not least, we have the Extreme Z Battle event for the Vegeta, Goku, Gohan, and Krillin. The weakness for the Vegeta one is Wicked Bloodline. This is a legendary power EZA, so make sure you bring physical LRs that are in the Wicked Bloodline for more tanking. I can't even think of one off the top of my head of a physical Wicked Bloodline LR. Holy crap. Am I tripping? Oh, Metal Cooler. One LR. Wow. At least he's the leader for it, so that does help. And then we have the weakness for the Gohan and Krillin, which is Dragon Ball Seekers. This one seems to be a little bit more easier. I can use like Ginyu Force or something and have 2 LRs that do really good damage. So yeah, those are the weakness, and that is going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think about the free-to-play units. Are you excited? Are you farming them up as we speak? Because I probably should right now, but I'm too busy making this video. If you guys did enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay busy. Peace.